Ready? 3, 2. Jesus Christ. You had to sniff? You had to do the sniff? Really? All right. Ready? Fucks. 3, 2.
From Filthy Martini Studios in Ontario, California, it's the Poobar Show!
We don't get this a lot, and I wanted to bring this up. This is something that a listener wrote in for no apparent fucking reason. I think she's at Roller Baby, and she said, again, this was unwarranted. You know, we want these to keep coming because I thought this was an interesting way of starting a new segment. This is the Poobar Show, Foo. So for the first entry on the Poobar Show, Foo, we have a quote. It says here, "One time I literally couldn't poop for a week. And I wasn't even allowed to go to cross-country practice, and I started drinking a bunch of chia seeds. And then I had to race that weekend, and I ran right off the track on my third lap because I finally had to poop. And I was going to have an emergency, and I thought I was going to get in trouble, but I think my coach was just relieved, but not more than I was." This has been the Poobar Show.
Dang, Foo. Oh, sorry, that was a large one.
That was
Wow.
It's a big
Dang,
tank in that
man, the
one.
Poobar Show. We're missing our fucking resident poo expert, man. The
Josh?
Punisher, dude.
Yeah.
Tell me where in the world is
Josh. I think he stepped into the restroom before we came on.
Just so everyone knows, he is going for a Guinness World Record.
Should he be recording any of this? He's kind of wasting his time with this.
Yeah, I mean, no one's going to believe him.
It's a labor of love, if anything.
I mean, he claims to have the squatty potty, so.
Oh, well then, yeah, nobody's safe.
Nope.
No. That's
Especially not that porcelain.
That's a direct
dude.
hit, man. That's what we like to call friendly fire. You know? In the
Floodgates
business.
are open.
Yeah, no.
Jeez, man.
Well, Steph, you're joining us on the podcast, which is rare these days.
Oh, yes.
Very
Yes,
rare,
yes,
Steph.
Yeah, and thanks for almost giving us Rona the other day. You really scared the shit out of us.
Yeah, it scared the shit out of me too. I was the one that had to live through it. I quarantined myself.
What the hell? We lived through it just a few feet away.
Yeah, you were only coughing on us that evening.
I wasn't coughing. I just had all of the symptoms
just
besides
so-
the cough and
just
shortness
so-
of breath. Oh, no. I think we've narrowed it down that I got sick because of the gallon of iced tea that the food brought
you just
over.
brought some sweet tea over from Raisin Cane.
But it was only 110 grams of sugar per serving.
Holy shit.
I'm just kidding. I don't know if that's true, but I wouldn't be surprised if it,
So I
if
just
it
went
is.
into like a diabetic shock.
Uh-huh.
And then I woke up. I don't feel good. And I immediately just shat everything out. And then all of a sudden I have a fever. I don't feel good. I was like, that's it. I have full-blown rona.
Was the shit in the form of pancakes? And if so, gotcha.
What the fuck?
Gotcha.
This isn't peanuts or corn. This is it's not gonna look like the way it came in.
It's not beer
It's different.
piss.
Yeah, exactly.
No pancake shits. But, it was just all of it.
Well, Foo, I know you're behind this somehow, and we'll,
I'm sure you'll put your finger in it, Foo.
Yeah, well, the next day I did get a COVID test, and I quarantined myself as per instructed. I wore my mask, and it came out negative. So I was sick, but it was not with COVID, and we forget that there are other illnesses out there. I mean, because I went to the emergency room, and then I was just observing everybody
You mean it's
there.
not the only virus out there right now?
Right. I mean,
Nah, dude,
there
you're
was a
fucking
guy
lying.
with his appendix
not-
bursting, and then there was this lady trying to get a pregnancy test, like, am I really pregnant? And then there's several other things happening, but COVID is so prevalent.
There's a guy bleeding. They're like, shut the fuck up, dude. We got people with coronavirus.
Yeah, we got COVID patients in here, bro. Like,
Whoa, whoa,
Jesus,
whoa.
what a pussy.
I kid you not. I was waiting to get my information filled out, and this guy, there's parking spaces right next to the entrance, and this guy just parks in the middle of the street and gets out with his door open. He's still in the
Hell
ignition
yeah.
and then just walks up. I'm here for a Rona test. It's like, no, that's not how it works. Okay, you could park in the space.
This isn't an ATM.
Right?
dude.
He's like, hey, I gotta go. Can you hurry it up?
Yeah, can you? I have somewhere to be.
Well, I wanted to bring something up in health and such, guys. Yeah.
That was my segment.
Nah, shut up. The New York Department of Health has released a safer sex and COVID communication to its citizens.
Oh, Foo, give me the deets.
I know, man. And here, I'll read I'll jump to where I want to talk about, but I'll read the first couple paragraphs. All New Yorkers should stay home as much as possible and minimize contact with others to reduce the spread of COVID-19. Sex is a normal part of life and should always be with the consent of all parties. This document offers strategies to reduce the risk of spreading COVID-19 during sex. Decisions about sex and sexuality need to be balanced with personal and public health. During this extended public health emergency, people will and should have sex. Consider using harm reduction strategies to reduce the risk to yourself, your partners, and your community. But can you have sex? Yes. Here are some tips on how to enjoy safer sex and reduce the risk of spreading COVID-19. And one thing that really stood out to me is like if you skip over to number 4 and its bullet points, number 4 reads, take care during sex. And here are the bullet points. Kissing can easily pass the virus.
Oh, shit.
Avoid kissing anyone who is not part of your small circle of close contacts. Rimming, mouth on anus, might spread the virus. Virus in feces may enter your mouth and could lead to infection. Foos. Wear a face mask covering or mask. Maybe it's your thing, maybe it's not, but during COVID-19, wearing a face covering that covers your nose and mouth is a good way to add layer of protection during sex. Heavy breathing and panting can spread the virus further, and if you and your partner have COVID-19 and don't know it, a mask can help stop that spread.
So, Foo, fuck softly?
I guess.
Or just dress up as gimps.
There you go.
Jesus, dude.
Ball gags,
can't
the whole nine.
Foo, there's no ass eating for our Foobar Show listeners.
No
Foo.
ass eating for this episode, Foo. Sorry. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Yeah.
This next one reads, make it a little kinky. Be creative with sexual positions and physical barriers like walls that also allow contact
What
while
the
preventing close face-to-face contact. They are saying
Reach
fuck
around.
with glory holes,
Glory
dude.
holes.
That's what they're saying.
Oh, wow.
I know. And then the rest.
Foos, you got a drill?
They should
Should we try it?
They should have let that one be last because this next one was masturbate together, use physical distance and face coverings to reduce the risk. Condoms and dental dams. Remember dental dams? Can reduce contact with saliva, semen, or feces during oral or anal sex.
So no feces during sex.
It's not advised.
Oh.
And then the last one reads, washing up before and after sex is more important than ever. Wash sex toys with soap and warm water, Foo. Disinfect keyboards and touch screens that you share with others because I guess you're watching porn.
Or sex.
Or sexting. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, Foo.
Yeah.
Which you should probably also wipe down your phone every once in a while.
Nah.
I
No?
mean, nothing goes on my phone.
You take your phone into the bathroom when you shit. There's shit all over your phone.
Shit, dude.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. We all know you guys do it.
Yeah,
As soon as you fucking shoot it off, swipe that screen, Foos.
Yeah. I can't imagine. I mean, how many people checked off the boxes on these things on how they fucked up during the quarantine?
Well, there are people using glory holes, and those are the unsung heroes, Foo.
That's true, man.
But a prostitute is someone who would love you no matter who you are, what you look like.
All right. Anyway.
Damn, who would have thought, man? The true heroes of this pandemic are the people who like wrapping each other up in fucking plastic and shit. And
Yeah.
Oh my god.
At least they're practicing safe sex, man. I think that's gonna do it for a health and such, guys.
that?
Yeah, I was supposed to be at ComicCon this weekend.
Oh yeah,
That's
Steph.
right. Tell us about that.
Oh man. So ComicCon, well, we can't go there personally, is going to be virtual.
Right. So it's a
Yay!
bunch of. So is it like panels that they're doing virtually or what?
So you're gonna get the 5 days: Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which starts Wednesday.
Jesus
July
Christ, that was
22nd.
5 days.
That's 5 days. There's
fuck.
5 days of panels.
Fuck.
And they're all going to be on YouTube, so they're going to be like live streamed.
I mean, why not? It's so easy for people to just do it from their house.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so there's panels. There's Fear the Walking Dead panels, there's a zombie apocalypse and coronavirus
Jesus Christ.
panel with Max
Perfect.
Brooks that
Jeez.
did what is it? How to Survive the Zombie Apocalypse? World War Z. And there's other panels such as Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. The second one that's coming out, Keanu's gonna be there.
No, the third one you mean?
Oh, the third one. That's right. And Keanu is also going to be there on Saturday for a 15-year Constantine reunion. Remember?
Oh.
That was actually a good movie.
Did you happen to listen to the last podcast?
No.
Yeah, we were talking about Constantine.
Yeah,
for
we're
a
talking
second.
about it. And actually, Foo, Legendary Films is actually considering bringing him back for a second movie.
For the DCU though.
Yeah.
It'll he'll be Constantine for this new universe.
He'll be Constantine for that universe, and they're gonna further use it as one of their alternate universes, possibly.
What do you think about that? Because we know he's not your favorite Constantine.
No, Matt Ryan is my favorite
Yeah.
Constantine. Like, oh my God.
He's perfect.
He is Constantine.
Yeah.
But Keanu was a good Constantine.
Just a shitty storyline.
It was. But, I mean, overall, I thought it was a pretty decent movie.
It didn't suck.
Yeah.
You
It
had
did
to you
suck.
had to know a lot about it, which a lot of people didn't. I feel like some superhero movies kind of explain their story a little bit, which
Yeah.
makes it easier to follow.
And the average non-comic book reader can't watch those movies because the movie assumes that they come in with a certain
No.
amount of knowledge.
I would argue the opposite because when I first watched that movie, I didn't know anything about Constantine other than it was a Vertigo comic. And it still made sense to me.
that was more than anyone knew, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't know anything like who is Constantine? Like, what is he?
Well, I think if you know that he comes from a comic book, you can be a little bit more forgiving, even if you don't know like the main plot points. For somebody who and we know these people who just kind of walk into a movie theater and will walk out trashing it, even though you're just like, no, that was actually pretty good. We know those people, and you can't satisfy them if especially if they don't go in knowing that one, it's a comic book movie or any kind of like main plot points. Or why is he Constantine? How did he become Constantine? Like, they don't give you that information in that movie.
And
Yeah.
that's why that movie wasn't a critical success. They were just like, what the fuck is this?
Exactly.
When it was meant for hardcore fans of the series.
And they didn't
comic
sell
books.
to that crowd because it wasn't really that time,
Yeah, because they're saying the diehard fans were like, what the fuck? Constantine's fucking British.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like, what is he doing? He's living
Funny
over here.
enough, when they kind of said this, they're looking into a second movie sequel, they said that they actually released a comic book that had Constantine kind of flesh out his own multiverse. And one of the multiverse Constantines is American.
Oh,
Yeah, I
interesting.
believe
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So then there's Keanu. in the
So that's
mix.
where they're saying, like,
Alright.
yeah, there's source material potentially.
What a cop out, but it works. It's
Good
a
old,
multiverse.
good old DC, Foo.
Yep. Hey, what the? Hey,
Hey, look who it is, Foo.
what's up, Josh?
Huh.
What's up, guys?
Come on in, man.
Oh.
That was how long was that? Get on the mic.
That was like 30 minutes, right?
Back when freedom was a thing last month.
What?
Yeah.
Wait,
It's August.
what?
It.
I missed all of July?
2 days in.
Boy.
All right. Well, let's
Yeah.
let's
Good job.
start the podcast. Yeah. Hey. So, Josh,
Stuff.
Did you really not know how long of a shit you were taking, man?
Honestly, man, it was a great article. I really just I got lost in it. It was
For
almost like
fuck's
a
sake.
novel.
Dude, he clicked on all the ads, Foo.
I mean,
and those
Foo.
ads have ads, and those ads with ads have
Some
ads.
of those ads, some of those ads are pretty captivating. Like almost
Right.
5 minutes. You didn't even know you're in the ad until like halfway. You're like, wait a
They're-
minute, is this an ad?
Right,
Well,
they're
I'm
like,
in it.
tell us your favorite bagel and reveal to you your true identity. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I want to go to there. Click.
Those casting couches are out of control.
Oh, you telling me?
Fucking. So, yeah, you've been taking a shit for about a month. What date do you think it is, Josh?
Well, sir,
Put the pieces together.
I believe we're in the year 19.
All right.
Oh,
You went back in time?
I want to.
That was quite a shit, dude.
I mean, foo.
I
It's
mean,
quarantine, man. It felt like I went back in time.
Like every episode prior to now, at least for the last month or so, Josh has been taking a shit. He's been absent from the show, but he's been present at, Filthy Martini
And
Studios.
may I add, breaking world records.
Except
I was going after Randy, man, but you know what? I couldn't beat him.
you didn't
I couldn't beat
initiate any kind of application process with the Guinness Book of World
Dude, he
Records.
didn't start
Well,
the timer.
Foo. I figured I could just do it and then prove it after. Here, I did it.
Good
Or
luck with that, man.
video proof.
Well, you owe us a new toilet.
Oh,
You didn't
it
think
was a
you'd
nice
get away with
bidet.
that
It was
easy?
a nice bidet, Foo.
Oh, fool, you need a new bidet nozzle now.
Like giving myself an enema.
Oh God.
The path was cleared.
Fuck, dude.
All like 3 inches in, dude, at least.
I mean, Foo. I was a new man when I left that place.
I don't, if I walk in the
prison.
bathroom right
It's like
now,
prison, yeah.
is it gonna be like that Triceratops shit in Jurassic Park? It's just a big mound.
Foo, did you ever see the scene in Big Daddy when Eddie Murphy opened that door in the
I'm
bathroom?
afraid I did.
Well, you don't want to open that door in that bathroom, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't go in there
No.
for 30 to 45 years. It's like radiation in there, dude. It's fucking Chernobyl.
Dude, this,
I need to go in there in a hazmat suit and
this
shit.
guy manipulated mass, dude, and that's how he's able to time travel.
I'm going to be the reason Gojira will be created.
2 podcasts ago, I said that there was an ecosystem growing in, under your ass while you were sitting on the toilet.
It was like when Lisa made that little, subculture on her tooth.
Yeah.
In the Street House of Horrors.
Exactly.
I had little poo people.
That's
But,
gross.
I mean, Foo, they couldn't survive.
They're called the moss
Nasty.
people, but we won't get into it, Foos.
They have a name.
Why? Because they grow on like fine moss.
Well,
On the north side, always?
I thought it was going to be a forest type civilization, but now that Josh said he used the bidet the whole time, they're probably an underwater society, Foo.
That's
Now
true.
they are.
Now that you flush,
Makes sense.
I don't have much of a choice now. Well, shit. Things have happened in the course of a month there, Josh, that you've missed out on.
And-
I hope you're prepared.
Hold on. Mulan got released, right?
No, man.
Oh,
No.
Sorry.
And no Szechuan sauce for you.
Son of a bitch!
I know.
It was my arc.
And we already started a new podcast, dude.
We're
Look at
about
this.
to.
Oh,
You
started?
shit. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
I
okay.
time
It's
traveled
getting
for a
pushed.
second.
Now that was too good to be true.
Yeah.
It keeps getting delayed, Foo. What's going on with
There-
Podzilla, man?
There's just, there's some contract issues with, Godzilla, dude.
Mhm, it's been Foobar.
He doesn't want to make an appearance, so we might have to illegally get Podzilla on the podcast by illegal means.
No.
So we're gonna have to kidnap him, like they did in Astro Monster.
Dang.
It's just it's a lot of work, man. But I think next week we're actually gonna debut, right, Foo?
Well, I think we're ramping up into episode 1 of Podzilla, the podcast about Godzilla. That's right, y'all guessed it. It was a podcast. Podzilla is a podcast about Godzilla.
No.
You get it? You get it?
Foo,
Is
wow.
it too much on the nose?
No.
Not at all, right?
Way
glad
over
you
my
ex-
head.
I'm glad you
Thanks, Foo.
explained, man.
I
Yeah.
thought this
Okay.
was an actual being. Like, wow, Foo. You've
I
been
know.
very
Dang,
busy.
Podzilla was one of his new enemies,
He's just made out of
and
microphones.
it's us. It's us,
Oh,
Foos.
damn, that
Oh,
is terrifying.
jeez. His superpower is feedback.
It's a Godzilla-sized Foobar Show logo.
Dear God.
Oh, man. I can't wait. So, Foos?
I was just reading the literature on the wall over there, Foo.
Oh, yeah. Steph made this little artsy thing.
Oh, Foo, she made the macaroni art.
It's
Foo.
macaroni, and
yeah.
it literally just says fuck.
It says fuck. And
That's your favorite word.
Yeah. Speaking of words, Foo, I have a bone to pick with you.
Oh, here we go.
So just a minute ago, before we pressed record on the podcast, the Foo entertained the old spirited debate of this week, next week.
Shit.
So, all right. So we were talking about, how you can't pod next weekend, but you could possibly swing by on Thursdays.
See?
This Thursday. And then I said we have a guest next Thursday. April Duran is going to be on the show next Thursday, Foo. Now, you would argue, your argument was that next Thursday meant this one coming up. But that's this one.
The next one in line, Foo.
What have you done, Foo?
Like when you go to the counter, they don't say this. They say next.
That's neither here nor there, dude.
Am I wrong, though, Foos? Josh, Steph, Foo?
That's stupid, dude.
That's because they're next in line.
Oh, what do you know?
But is next... No. But is next Thursday next in line?
Okay,
or
okay,
is this
Foo.
Thursday next in line?
This one is.
Foo is... okay, you would agree it's Sunday, right? And it would be this week, right?
Right.
Monday follows, so it's not next Monday tomorrow, right? It's Monday.
It's this Monday.
Yeah, it's this Monday,
This
right?
coming Monday.
This next
And this
coming
Tuesday?
It never, this logic never goes back in time either. So if you think that this
Is it like daylight
Thursday
saving?
was this last one, no, that's last Thursday. That's this last Thursday.
So then if we want to talk about 1 week from today, Sunday, we say this Sunday, let's do this.
Yes.
Yes.
But this Sunday is today.
No, that's today.
All right, well, riddle me this, Foo. What about this next Thursday? Let's do this.
This next Thursday?
Which Thursday is it? Who knows?
Why are you doing this, man?
Well, because I think it's one of those things where the this takes over. So I think it's bigger than the next because it's this next Thursday. It's this one coming up, and you just so you can cover your bases. If that's how you want to talk, at least I can understand that.
All right.
It's like a double negative, Foo.
Sort of.
That's when two negatives make a positive. This is what we learned in math. This math was for vocabulary
See,
application. Oh, math is dumb.
Yeah, man.
Math.
Is
Science
in
is
every-
So can we agree that this Thursday means the one coming up?
This next Thursday.
Yes,
Foo.
Foo. You
Come on.
We're in agreement
Douchebag.
here,
you
Foo.
can come down off that soapbox now, Foo.
Okay, good. I just want everybody to understand. That's a close cousin to the person who can't properly spell the your, and your, or there, and there. Come on, man. Just know how to use it.
If you're ever booking a show with Josie, you better have this information ready.
Yeah, this is gonna be my my M&M color bowl in a bowl.
Some dude's gonna be like,
situation.
"Hey man, are you free next Thursday?" You're gonna be like, "Yes."
Yes.
And then on
and
Thursday
say
when
nothing at all.
and then when he calls you on Thursday, you just ignore him. And
No,
you're like,
man,
"Hey,
he was not
you
on
said,
the
you said
schedule."
next Thursday."
And because he did. I have held people accountable for their bullshit.
Accountability patrol over here.
No, I'm because
You accountability buddies, food?
I'm just saying, man, time's precious.
Okay, so just so everyone knows, next time before you see Josie
The
over
next
here,
time,
next
no.
time
The
or
next
this
time?
time?
Or this time.
Oh,
shit.
my mind is blown. I can't finish the sentence.
It's a philosophy now, dude.
Look,
It
just go get
is.
those like third grade take home grammar like textbooks that the kids used
Hooked on
have.
phonics, dude?
Yeah, food, and just make sure you study up before you see Josie over
or
here.
everywhere you go, have a fucking calendar with the pointer. You can be like, this is this one.
or get a hooked on phonics monkey. Similar to
Or you can just say the goddamn date.
That's how I was just gonna
Nah,
say
nah,
that because of fucks like you, I not only I have to say extra words. I have to be like this, or if I'm saying next Thursday, the so and so of August, or
Who I get it.
Yeah,
Why
yeah.
say word when few word do trick?
God damn it.
See,
Dude, fuck you.
see world foo. Am I talking about seeing the world or see world?
I hate you
Fish,
so much.
fish, water, dolphin.
I hate so much about the things that you choose to be.
I hate you so much, man. But I just want to make sure that we're clear. There has to be a specific kind of language that we speak at Filthy
Fool.
Martini Studios.
Who will never have a schedule mishap ever again after this.
I hope not. Like not like this time.
Not until this.
There better not be a next time, Foo. You know what I'm saying?
So 2 into the future. So I get
you don't get a pass.
Heads are gonna roll. Heads will
I get a
roll.
mulligan then. Is that what you're saying?
Right
One
now.
mulligan allowed.
I'll kill you, dude. On tap today, we have Miss April Duran.
What's up?
What's
Welcome.
happening, April?
I need a foo name. Shifu?
Foo April.
Foo?
Ape Foo.
Ape foo. I need a foo name. I'm feeling left out
It's like
over
a bad
here.
grape ape.
Yeah.
I love grape ape.
We'll figure it out.
All right.
April Foo Ran.
Oh, yeah. That's a good
Dang,
one.
that's a good one.
All right,
There
that's
you
a
go.
contender for sure.
April Foo ran.
Done. That was fast.
Good work there, man.
Thanks. April, this has been a long time coming. We've been a
Yes.
podcast for, what would you say, Foo, about 2 years now?
Just a little over.
2 years plus. I
Long
think
time.
our anniversary is Memorial Day or just before that, more or less. So it's been two plus years we've been doing this. When we got started, we still lived in a dumpy little office in West Covina, California.
That's right.
And we were doing this out of there. And I remember sending you an email. We hadn't really met. Like not even virtually, I think, just kind of indirectly with
Yes.
likes to you liking my band, I think at some point, and me liking
Following
just your hustle. You were posting a lot of stuff on social media. And so I'm like, let's talk to April. She's always doing something cool. You've played us on Hot 103.1.
Yeah. The
And-
Fallen Electric.
Yeah,
in the
it's the
house.
IE's best mix. and then I think at the time you were quite busy. So, or what was happening?
I think I was quite busy. As a matter of fact, I had stopped Rag House because I was learning FM radio and I was working there and fill-ins during the week and then on the weekends. And I just remember feeling so crazy busy and overwhelmed that I even stopped Rag House. So
Yeah, you put it on pause for a little
I
while.
put it on
right?
pause for a bit because of that. Because I'm the only one at Hot that didn't go to a trade school for radio or didn't go to college for radio broadcasting. So they trained me. Thank you,
sweet.
Hot 103.9. So I went through that process, and then I still have a lot of things I don't know. Even radio people, when they say, "Oh, when you do this, that on this thing," I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
With their notebook, like
it.
noted.
Yeah,
Whatever you
fake
say,
it till
man.
you make it. Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
If just an FYI, DJ Omar Khan of KROQ, he was emceeing my wedding a couple of years ago.
Yeah, that was sick.
And he got into radio by faking it until he made it. He
Yeah?
lives out here in Rancho too, and
Oh, I didn't know that.
he was our DJ MC for our wedding, and
That is so cool.
it was that guy was a blast. But he was telling me a little bit about his story. How he just kind of faked it till he made it. He's like, yeah, I know how to run the board, no problem. And meanwhile, he's trying to learn behind the scenes, working OT and
That's
stuff like
so
that.
funny. See, and radio is nuts. You can't mess around because if you have dead air, you're fired.
Oh, you're
they
done.
kick you
Yeah.
out. So, yeah, that's a scary thing. And I think I only did dead air like once or twice. Thank you.
Did you get your hand smacked for that, or?
I had my program director cruise in, and I felt like shit. I think I cried a little bit on driving home, but
no.
that's just how you learn. It's a man's
It's
world
just how
out
you
there.
roll. It's how it rolls sometimes.
Did it happen again? Yeah, one more time. But hey, congratulations.
No, thank you. Thank you.
I have to throw it
Are we,
out.
Are we
man.
talking about me again?
Yes.
Well, yes.
Move on.
Quick,
kidding.
quick announcement. Yeah, the Fallen Electric. We've been bragging about this, talking about this on the Foobar Show for the last 6 weeks.
So cool.
And finally, the grand finale was last night on Wednesday, the 26th, and they did announce the Fallen Electric as the champions of the Ontario Battle of the Bands. So
Congrats,
that was,
Guy.
yeah,
Yeah.
thanks, dude. That was exciting, and just like I said in one of the episodes where they aired, it's like I've never won anything.
Oh,
I haven't even won a raffle, like
You really? Yeah.
So this is one of those things where I was like, oh hell yeah, and then the fact that it was just a lot of hard work, just being paid off, and I don't know, maybe getting some kind of like validation
And money.
well, we got a little scratch there.
And videos.
And I think
you're gonna play a show.
I think the dopest thing this guy was saying was that they had a legit like production quality
Yeah.
attached to it.
The
which you totally weren't expecting.
No.
Because he was telling me about it before, and I was like, hey, congrats, man. You're going to go to a baseball diamond and jam out.
yeah. it's a
that's
cool
how-
baseball diamond, though.
Yeah.
It's
But
right
that's
here in
how
Ontario.
I painted that picture for him. I was like, yeah, we're going to be playing at like some baseball field and on a stage.
And then I was like, sounds terrible. It's going to be in the sun.
and in the heat in Ontario and the IE.
Exactly.
Oh, my God, forget it.
And, yeah, in the middle of like July. And so we get there and there's just all this production. There's boom stands.
Badass badass production.
Oh, dude, there was drones up in the air. I swear, I just thought it was going to be a couple of guys with some iPhones, and they were going to call it a day. Like it turned out to be something else.
That's so awesome. I'm so proud of Ontario. Jeez, that's
Absolutely.
awesome.
Yeah, that was pretty sick for them to throw on. I didn't know that. Well, and this is kind of their compromise, right? Since they had to cancel the event this summer.
That big
because
event.
of COVID. Yeah. So with one of the prizes for getting first is that we get to play next year's concert series.
That's so
in
awesome.
Ontario, which like thousands of people attend.
It's huge. Have you guys been?
I've been to the West Covina one. I don't know if you guys have. And Cold Duck, I don't know if you know them. They usually play. They cover some like old 80s and 70s songs.
Oh, cool.
And my
How
parents
fun.
and her siblings, they
all about it.
fucking love it. And
I probably would too.
Cold Duck was gonna play still because they moved. They used to play at like some church elementary school, and they moved it to like some open part next to where Edwards Theaters is.
Yeah.
Huh.
And they like waited to like the 12th hour, and they canceled a week before. Because everyone was like, "Holy shit, they didn't cancel it yet!" Like,
Yeah.
this is gonna be dope. We finally get to go
Go
see
a
live
concert.
music,
and it's outdoors, so people they're probably just gonna do the distancing,
right?
thing.
And then
Yeah.
like I think maybe just under a week before they're like, "Hey, we just got to cancel. Sorry."
That sucks.
Yeah. So I know what it's gonna be like, Foo.
Yeah,
Because I went to said little Catholic school where Cold Duck played all those years.
Oh, word.
Yeah,
Nice.
they're pretty dope.
And that's who's playing with you? You're going to...
No,
Is that what we're talking
No, that was just like the West Covina, like that was their highlight band. Because they would bring on local bands too and be like, "All right, kids, you got 30 minutes. And
How cute.
get the hell off stage."
30 minutes is a good time, though. That's
Yeah.
a nice slot.
Yeah, it's
Especially for like local little bands.
Yeah.
And then Cold Duck's just jamming out for 3
in the
hours.
grand scheme of things, 30 minutes is really only 5 or 6 songs.
Yeah.
though. You know,
Yeah,
and
but
then
still,
and
if
you
you
got to
have a lot of
account for the
bands.
space in between each song when they're probably saying what's up to the crowd. It's
Yeah.
it's not a lot of songs. I don't know. This is coming from a guy who plays 4 hours straight. So,
Right. That's
you know.
you guys do the like marathons.
We'll do those.
The big tours.
And I'm going to be so out of shape when we get back to it.
It's going to be great. You'll be fine. You're young.
I'm going to be so sore.
You're just going to be all, oh, my little fingers.
I don't know, man. The older I get, the more my joints crack when I get up. It's
Give
not,
me a
it's not exciting.
break.
I'm not looking forward to it.
try jumping in your 40s, almost 50. Then we'll talk.
All right. I'll let you know, April. I'll let you know. Trust me.
Trial and error, Foo.
I'll make a note. So anyway, going back to you, April. Now you have Rag House
welcome.
Media. Yeah, welcome. Thank you for, by the way, that was
Thank
cool.
you for having me.
Yeah.
I love this. This is fun.
And we're not
I
even
mean,
that far from each other.
Well, you're right down the street, dude.
Yeah, like 10 minutes.
I love it. I love knowing cool people live right down the street from
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
Because I always
it's,
think I'm just the only cool person in Ontario. I'm just kidding.
You gotta
But
expand
know
your
what I mean.
horizons.
Yeah. No, the coolest thing is when I interviewed the Fallen Electric, and then we're done with our interview. Foo.
Uh-huh.
Foo 1. Foo 2.
Senor Foo.
Senor.
Foo.
Senor Foo. And all of a sudden we're done and we walk outside my front yard and he goes, "Oh, and there's my wife." And
Yeah,
she's right
Steph.
across the street.
Yeah, and Steph is on the show. She provides health knowledge from time to time.
Oh,
and
that's so cool.
Yeah, so
Steph was just throwing the moves, Foo, or what?
She was doing karate
She was across the
chops,
street
man.
doing. She was
Kung
doing
fu
Steph
fighting.
Kwando.
Oh, that's right.
She does her Steph Kwando and on Mondays, and that's what it's right across the street from
It's
April's
literally
house.
right
It
across
was
the street.
no
serendipitous,
way.
man. Oh yeah,
Oh, crazy.
I thought Joe was kidding. He goes, "And there's my wife," and I just start laughing because the park's filled with a lot of people around this
And a
time.
lot
You
of
know, like
ladies,
all the
too.
there's soccer going on, and even an exercise. Yeah, all the ladies doing jazzercise or whatever,
Zumba or
the
whatever.
Zumba.
Yeah.
And then so I just started laughing. He goes, "No, seriously, there's my wife," and she's just like, "Oh yeah," and I'm like, "Oh my god, let's see if we can get her attention." He's all, "No, don't."
she's in the zone. No, she's going for her black belt, and she
So
hopes to get it on Tuesday. So I'm
Ooh,
gonna be
good luck.
there. Yeah, it's gonna be dope.
Are they still
It's gonna be
holding her event live, Foo?
No, dude. This is gonna be like a one-on-one. She's just gonna go to the place, and it'll just be her and,
gotcha,
and the
Foo.
master, and you know, it's not gonna be a grandiose event. So, but
Yeah.
I'll get to be there, which is gonna be dope. I'm gonna film it.
Yeah, that's awesome. Very cool.
Yeah. So, we did your podcast. We've done it twice.
Uh-huh.
And shoot, I mean,
You guys were my first guests.
We were.
on Rog House Media in
That's
my
right.
room.
Yeah.
Similar to this setup right here.
it's about the same size room.
Same size
Bunch
room.
of crazy crap on the walls and
Yeah.
and a camera.
Yeah.
And here we are. But we had done it twice, and I took the opportunity to invite you on the show. I was like, April, since I got your attention, when are you going to do the Foobar show?
I was like, let's do it.
You're fine, I'll do it.
No way.
And so now we're here. But I did want to talk to you more about your radio career. I'm really curious about that thing because that's where I really kind of discovered you, and that's because the Fallen Electric submitted our songs to you to play on Hot 103.1. So tell it, like, how'd you get into it? Like, how does that happen?
It was crazy. It was actually just extremely random. So I'll make a long story long.
Yeah.
In 2014, I launched Rag House Records, and it was supposed to be all genre, all female record label.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, okay, this is cool. Nobody, I did mass research. There was only one other label. It was out in Europe. And then I started doing research after I launched Facebook. I went and even got paid for a business name and all that stuff, Rag House Records. And all of a sudden I realized, oops, you need some money to like fund some bands and have a label. And I was like, oh shit,
do anything, really.
To do anything. And I even reached out to some recording studios. Hey, can we barter? Can we do something? Nah, man, you need a little bit of cash. So I was like, holy shit, how am I going to do this? How am I going to evolve? I want to still hold on to Rag House, And do you guys know what Rag House means?
No, I actually was going to ask.
Uh-oh.
But what is it?
I can suspect.
Tell me.
Rag House Media.
Rag House.
So I don't know, something about a bunch of rags
Which for
Females?
women.
Yes, good job, Foo. Yes, so on the rag.
And I was keeping it clean. I could have just jumped from the gate saying
don't.
worse.
See, but we're in that time where we could talk about menstrual cycles and such. See, did you Foos think we'd ever be talking about this on your podcast?
I did. This guy didn't.
So rag house, on the rag. It's an old term. A lot of younger young ladies would always ask me, what does on the rag mean? It means you're on your period. So I just thought it was really cool since it was going to be an all-female, all-genre label. Anyways, long story short, Chaotic Radio, an online radio.
Yeah, I've heard
Which
of them.
I've been on a couple of times.
Yes, they're right down the street from me.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And so I was doing mass research. I was like, how can I evolve Rag House? How can this evolve? And so I saw Chaotic Radio, and I'm like, oh my God. And then I saw the address, and then I put it in Google Maps, and it was like literally 5 minutes away from me. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? So I reached out to the owners. Lo and behold, Mark Maples went to high school with me.
He's been on the show. He's been on the show several times.
He's awesome. He went to high school, Chafee. I went to high school. He went with my older sister.
Love
and
that
then
guy.
Blaine Humbles. I went to catechism all through
Get outta here.
because I did the whole Catholic thing all the way to
Same.
Yeah. So I went to I did catechism with them. So I begged them, can I have my own segment? And they were picky with their segments, as they should be, because that was their job, you guys. Like they had sponsors, they had commercials. That's where Blaine Humbles worked. And so sure enough, Rag House Radio started. So 2015 launched. I interviewed all these women in music, and then people started reaching out to me, women who were in sports, who were just in entertainment, burlesque dancer, whatever. So we broadened our subjects. And then a year and a half into doing Rag House Radio, I had got a message on Facebook from John DeSantis, who is a program director for Hot 103.9 FM station out in San Bernardino. And he's like, hey, I have a crazy idea and you're involved. And right away I almost shit my pants. I was just like, because I knew who he was. I knew he was a program director for an FM station.
Yeah.
So he goes, call me. So I gave him a call. I remember it was almost like the Eminem song, I threw up my mom's spaghetti. We were having spaghetti that night. And so when I got off the phone with him, look, I still get the chills. It's crazy. He goes, we have this segment, Local Artist Spotlight on Sundays, and I want you to be the host. I want you to produce the show and host it and take it over, because there was a awesome guy, Jeremiah. He's my buddy. He's the one who actually trained me for FM radio. He was hosting it. And so I jumped in. Jeremiah trained me, and that's how it started.
Nice.
FM radio.
Yeah.
And then I stopped Rag House for a little bit, brought it back out, starting COVID, and now I'm looking for a actual location. I want Rag House Media to be like,
you're trying to grow it.
Like
I've been
Rag House
noticing.
Studios.
Yes, Rag
Exactly.
House Studios. This has to happen, man. There's not very many women who own media things, and it's not even about that, really. It's just more because right when I walked into Chaotic Radio, I'm like, I want one of these.
Yeah.
And so when you and I'm not even trying to date myself or sound stupid, but when you get to a certain age, you're like, fuck, man, I wanted to do this, and this time. Who knows?
You're speaking my language. I tell myself that every every day. You're
Yeah.
not getting any younger.
Nope.
You know?
So I was just like, it's either jump in head first right now or, be upset your whole life that you didn't try, to go for it. So,
Totally.
yeah. So that's that.
The origin
short
story.
and sweet, yeah.
So
No,
are you doing more Rag House stuff now than you are of your radio show, or?
To answer your question, I think, I'm having 2 shows a week. Plus I have one client, Juanita Mance, who does her Life of Gem. And her story is really cool because she grew up also in the Inland Empire, Ontario, as a matter of fact.
Listening to punk rock, right?
She was a full-on punk chick. This was before Latinas were like punk. That she was so OG because we were all Disco Biscuits or like Cholas.
Or they were really into the Smiths.
Yeah, but that is now. This was like back because she's older than me. So this was way before Mexicans were into alternative music, And so she even dropped out of high school and now she's a freaking lawyer. She turned her life around and so she has a lot of cool stories, girl fight stories, just so many things. So she's my client and hope to have more soon.
No, that's cool. And I've been noticing you're trying to branch out into like specialized types of topics like sports, gaming.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that.
So I don't know much about sports. Oh, and this is the other thing. I got hired on KHTS out in Santa Clarita to do.
with Rick Sanchez?
Rick
or Garcia. I'm sorry. Yes.
Yeah. He was
Of
on Channel
CBS.
11. Yeah, for 30 years, 25, 30 years. He retired. And it was a sports show. So I've always loved sports. I've always been I was in soccer, gymnastics, whatever, but not hardcore, but just a great spectator. I love spectating soccer, football. I have a football team. I'm so born and raised brainwashed Rams fan, right?
Oh, yeah, of course.
I think I'm the only Mexican that's not Raiders. I don't know.
He's a Raiders fan.
Oh.
All the
So
way.
I'm Rams. So,
Yeah. Oh, you're
I'm a
Rams.
Rams
Yeah,
fan.
but I'm buying him Raiders gear, so he's gonna become
Are
a
you
Raiders
converting, dude? You better not.
Listen, it's free apparel that I can probably sell if I'm in a pinch.
It's gonna be on eBay or Craigslist.
fan. More than any other team, so you gotta give us credit.
Listen,
Drew.
I do give the Raiders credit for having one of the best logos in football.
Really?
Except, but you guys
that's kinda
suck.
true.
But in every
suck.
other aspect, you guys suck.
Oh my God, Raiders is gonna be nuts now. You guys are in, Vegas.
Have you seen someone unveiled their season ticket little box they
No,
got? It
no.
was dope. It was in a black chrome box. You open the box, it starts playing the Raiders theme song.
No.
It has the picture of the new Allegiant Stadium, and it has crisp all of the tickets for the seat. It's badass.
That sounds badass.
Yeah, I'll make sure I find it and share it on the page.
Okay.
It
Oh
was
my
fucking dope.
God. Was that just recently?
Yeah, like a week or two ago.
So it's brand spanking.
Brand spanking new, and then
Oh
they're
my
going to be
God.
at the new stadium this year. That no delays in the season.
Yeah.
But we'll get into that more on sports later.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness, yeah.
No, dope, man. And, we're actually seeing some images coming out of the new Rams facility as well.
Oh God, my fiance John's been working it.
Word?
Did you
Oh,
see?
dude.
Did you see the Rams' new logo? By the way,
It's a little bland.
they had 8-year-olds actually enter in the logos this year.
Oh, an elementary school.
That's a foo fact.
April Fool.
All right, Foo fact.
Ram.
Foo facts. Foo facts.
Those are usually at the end of the episode.
We were
April.
supposed to drink. And
That
I
was-
was, I'm
no,
sorry.
it's just a
That was
Oh,
a-
you
that
guys
was a
didn't
surprise.
see. You guys
That was a
didn't
surprise.
see.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. Enough about the Raiders, Foo.
Yeah.
All right.
Enough. Is there anything you wanted to cover? Well, first, let's plug your stuff. Like, where can
Oh.
we find you before
Yeah.
we move forward?
Tell it to
Rag
the
House
fans.
Media. Okay, so this is my bad. My socials are kind of all over the place, but I do have in sync Rag House Media on Facebook. Oh, no, see, that's the thing. Facebook doesn't let you change your URL, so it's still Rag House Records.
If you look it up in the search bar, though, and
It
type in
does.
Rag House Media, it will
It'll
pull up.
pop
Yeah.
up. But I hate everyone's like, I thought you were Rag House Media. And then Instagram, Rag House Media. If you want to start a video podcast, reach out to them. I don't,
We'll pass along the message. Yeah.
And
We're not taking clients. We'll give them to you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking, wait a minute, this is kind of weird. What if you were taking clients?
No, no.
Oh, okay.
Not
Yeah.
yet.
If
No,
we
no.
are, tell us.
Yeah, so I'm branching out into, I have a really awesome intern, Austin, who does gaming. I know nothing about gaming. And so he's talking about that. And then Richard talking about sports. And then I have an amazing girl, Wendy, who's talking about fashion and environment, which I had no idea that all these cool subjects about, environment, and don't buy this because it takes 65,000 gallons of water to produce, and just all this crazy
compared to like
stuff.
5 years ago, that shit's like that. If you don't have information available like that, you could go out of business.
I think, right? That's I mean, and she even like said, April, you don't know about this stuff, and I'm just like, teach me. I'm all about learning. So, and then I have Fredo, who's amazing, and he talks about music, but his niche is sports. So he was excited to jump into music. So that's Raghouse Media. I'm just taking baby steps, and hopefully it'll turn into something here. And I'm keeping it IE.
Really?
Because there's a lot of people who are like, there's this place, that you could rent out maybe or share space with in Orange County or LA, and I'm like, Inland Empire, man.
Because you grew up here. That house that we did, Rag House Media, that's the house you grew up in.
Born and raised.
And then you moved out to go to college or something? Or?
Yeah, San Diego State. Oh, gosh, I was a gypsy. I moved to Santa Barbara. I even moved to Mexico City.
Oh, shit.
With a boyfriend at the time. He was like, I'm moving to Mexico City for a job. I'm like, in. And then I lived in Orange County, all over the place, Huntington, Newport, lived up north with my son's dad, Sacramento-ish area. And and then, but when I became a single mom, I was like, oop, have to come back by, where all the fam is. And so hopped into the house that I live in now.
Very cool. Well, it's always a slice of heaven when we get to hang out with April Duran.
You guys are fun.
Yeah. We always have a great time. And sometimes I'm just like, dang, I wish her show was longer so we can just keep talking shit. And,
You know what that is? My ADD.
Is it?
I start to lose attention, like in myself. And I'm like, okay, we're done.
Well, we do too, but we just have a lot of segments we got to get through. So.
Our ADD is segmented.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, Foo, to set the tone for the fun podcast. Thought I'd introduce a story so April can see how we do things around here.
Okay. Cool.
And unfortunately, we don't have a Poobar story, which.
That's a segment that just takes up a lot of time. It's just you pooped your pants. Oh, it's a funny story, but it's pretty funny.
That's ironic because I came into the studio. I'm like, you guys, my tummy's upset. So where's your, just in case.
A mini poo.
We may have an impromptu Poobar story.
A foo poo.
Yeah. What do you got there, Foo?
All right, Foo. So let me introduce today before we jump in our first segment with a little story. All right, here we go. An elderly Florida woman did her shopping at a mall, and upon returning to her vehicle, she found 4 males in the act of leaving with her car. She stopped, dropped her bags, and drew a handgun. This old lady is carrying a handgun, apparently.
Wow.
Proceeding to scream at the top of her lungs, "I have a gun, and I know how to fucking use it. Get out of the car." The 4 men, shocked, bolted out of the car and ran out of the parking lot.
Yeah.
The lady was very shaken as she returned to her vehicle, and she loaded up her shopping bags and got into the driver's seat. She was so shaken she could barely put the keys into the
of course
into the ignition, and she kept trying, and then she's like, "What the hell am I doing here?" And it was the same reason she had wondered why there was a football, a frisbee, and a 12-pack in the back seat. She's like, what the fuck is going on in here? Well, a few minutes later, she saw her own real car parked down the parking lot.
Oh, she got in the wrong car?
She loaded her bags into the car and drove to the police station to report that she had threatened 4 guys with a gun. The sergeant to whom she told the story couldn't stop laughing at her, and he pointed to the other end where, guess who?
The owners! The guys.
The 4 men with pale white faces reporting that they got carjacked by a mad elderly woman, less than 5 feet tall, glasses, curly white hair, and carrying a large handgun.
That's awesome.
No charges were filed.
Oh my God, that is so
They just shook
cool.
on it. It was just a basic
It was
misunderstanding.
like, sorry about that.
Fuck
Okay.
that. Put that lady away.
That's impressive, man. I would want her
So
as
now,
my grandma.
now she has a great dementia story.
Yes, that is so cool.
Well, guys, we've done it. You guys laughed at me. You're like, a podcast? You're a fucking moron.
Remember, we're in San Diego.
What are
and
you
I was-
getting all this equipment for? A podcast? You must be fucking stupid.
Here we go.
We're in San Diego last year, and I was like, this guy's a fucking tool, man.
And here we are, man.
Yeah.
200 episodes
2
later.
years ago, sorry.
2.25 years ago. Because we got this started around Memorial Day 2018. Remember,
see.
Foo? So yeah, I'd say it's about just a little over 2 1/4 years.
That's some nice change to have in your pockets, dude.
Mm-hmm.
About 2 1/4 change.
Yeah, man. It's just under $3.50.
Just
If you want to go see Nessie, Foo, that's the entry fee.
That they have in a sale at the Loch Ness Monster Munchie store.
Yes. Well, Foos, I mean, what has been your kind of the highlights for you? I mean, for me, it's amongst, learning about some comic and gaming shit because of you guys. Also, it's gotten me into sports a little bit more.
Well, you know what, Foo? When you play good music, sometimes I'll listen to it.
Okay. Good.
It's definitely.
So you've listened to 2 episodes.
I listen to a lot of episodes.
Okay. What about you, Steph?
I've enjoyed all of the guests that we've had and finding new talent. So that's what I've enjoyed most about the podcast.
Yeah.
And then that was very self-explanatory because the talent was in here all along.
Oh, here we go.
Heart to heart.
In our hearts.
No,
What about
it's
you,
not.
Josh?
Definitely my music knowledge has been broadened a little bit more. I thought before I was very knowledgeable, but this increased it even more. And I cannot go back. I find myself finding new different types of music from hip hop to.
What's that music that you say you don't like, but secretly you do like, so you can just piss this guy off?
Oh, Everclear.
Oh. I love Everclear, but you always shit on it.
Yeah, because you like it.
That's like anything else.
That's besides the
no.
point.
Okay, it's just some random.
There's a
fucking
line,
thing.
dude.
It's Everclear.
It's
Everclear is
Everclear,
at
man.
the tip of that.
That's the one.
You know what, man?
It's like you and everyone's mother loves fucking Everclear, okay?
I'm not mad. It's not a guilty pleasure. It's not Tool music. It's good music. It's good rock and roll music from the 90s.
It's barbecue music, Foo.
That's right.
It's barbecue
That's
music.
right.
Just
Barbecue music, charcoal at the beach.
Ooh,
Yeah.
You can't have charcoal
Foo.
at the beach, dude. It's
But
violation.
that's why it's awesome.
It shouldn't be there, but
And your
it
dog's
is.
there too, Foo.
Oh,
That's right.
that is
stupid California beaches won't let you bring your dog. Like, really, dude?
You gotta go to certain dog
Dude,
beaches, Foo.
as soon as it shits, they write the ticket quicker than that shit hits the sand. dude.
Oh, Foo, it never even drops.
That's true. That's true.
Just dingleberries there, Foo. Just walking around with a dingleberry and then boom, ticket.
Yeah. So everybody's pretty much saying the music. I can't believe we actually put a live event together last summer.
That is still an
That
amazing
happened.
to me.
Remember that happened? We had like
was
9 bands. and
Fucking
Foobar
bomb. That was awesome, dude. We were packed. Like we couldn't even walk.
I got drunk. I got so wasted.
I forgot at which point I was just like, damn, we were like on the side doing interviews this whole time.
Uh-huh.
And then only felt like I did it like once or twice.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was
I
pretty
remember I had
gnarly.
to take control of the boards when you were up there, and whew, I don't want to be in your.
It's
Yeah,
a-
man. Remember, you got drunk. You got on
full-time job,
You got
dude.
on stage.
I got
Foo.
a crash course from this guy. Well, he's like, just do the thing. You
There's
know,
like
you seen it.
15 things happening at the same time.
He's like,
yeah.
Julie, do the thing.
Anyway, guys, we prepared something cool. I went on Instagram a couple days ago to just tell everybody that if they want to be a part of episode 200, since it's somewhat momentous, at least to us, that they can call in and say hi. And then, a lot of these calls are people who have been on the show in one way, shape, or form. So I thought it was cool that they called. They plugged where they're from and said, what's up?
Oh wait, hold on. Mm-hmm. Please tell me there's at least one Santa Monica.
No, that'd be dope. But yeah, I put together this montage. So you guys want to listen to this?
No,
Yeah.
I'm
Eh?
good.
Eh?
I'm just kidding,
it.
everyone.
And then after that, we're gonna do a bit from remember there was a Poobar segment,
It's been a while since the old Poobar was present.
but
Foo.
we'll come back to
we're
that.
coming through on a promise, dude.
Yeah, I know, no kidding.
Say
That's-
what?
Momentous.
It wasn't the next episode, but we eventually got down and
It
and
happened.
followed
It's
up with
Listen,
it.
man,
happened.
things fall through red tape all the time. I'm just telling you now.
Okay, well, let's listen to this montage.
Hours approaching to give it your best, and you've got to reach your prime. That's when you need to put yourself to the test and show us a passage of time. We're gonna need a montage. Ooh, it takes a montage.
What's up, Foos? It is April Fooran. Congratulations, you guys. Raghouse Media congratulating you as well, all the way from down the street in Ontario, California. You guys are amazing. I love you. Keep the show going. 200th episode. Holy foo. You guys have an awesome show. Hope to be on there soon again, and I will talk to you Foos later. Late.
Yeah, man, I want a large cheeseburger and a milkshake. Oh, wait, wrong number. Hey, man, this is Topher the artist, man. Congrats on 200 shows. Man, I'm on the Topher 2020 World Tour calling you from Colorado. Just want to wish you a happy 200th episode, man. What an accomplishment. You guys are awesome. Talk to you later, man. This is Topher. See you, bye.
Hey Joe, it's Crystal with Vintage Fairy Finds from Upland, California. I just wanted to say yay and congratulations to all you Foos on 200 episodes. So awesome. Have a great day.
Hey bro, it's Tiffany from Cerritos, California, so SoCal, LA County. I just wanted to say congrats on your 200 episodes on your podcast. It's exciting. Oh my gosh. Can't wait for it to come out. Can't wait to listen to it. Congrats again.
Hey, what's up, guys and girls? This is your friend Sandra from Ontario, California. Just wanted to congratulate you on your 200th episode of the Foobar Show. It's been most entertaining. Cheers.
What's up, everybody? This is Marco from Rancho Cucamonga. I play drums for Top Shelf Shake and the Generators, and I just wanted to take a moment to congratulate Joe, Steph, and the Foo on 200 episodes. Definitely looking for 200 more, guys. Hopefully we can see you in the studio again.
Hey Joe, it's Drew. Just calling you from Glendora. I wish you a happy 200th episode. And keep up the good work. Keep that Poobar Show going. It's been a long time coming. And keep it up. Later.
Hey, Foos, it's Tommy Apollo, the only current member of the Infinity Halo. Congratulations on that 200 episodes, boy!
Yeah. Hey, what's up, guys? This is Josh from Average Joe and the Benchwarmers. Just calling to say congrats on 200 episodes.
Hey, this is Mike from 22 Salute. We just want to wish you guys a congratulations on your 200th episode to the Foobar Show. Thank you guys for having us on when you did. We loved it. What a great time and a good memory. Congrats, guys.
Hey, what's up? It's Anonymous, straight out of La Puente, California, representing San Gabriel Valley. Shout out to the Foobar Show for their 200 episodes. Signing off, Anonymous.
Hi, this is Caesar from the Flying Blackbirds, calling from Ontario, California. Congrats on 200 episodes. Keep up the awesome work, guys.
Hey, Poobar, this is Gio from Los Angeles. Just wanted to say congrats on 200 episodes. Keep it up.
Hey, this is Belle from Los Angeles and sunny SoCal. Congrats to the Foos at Foobar Show. 200 episodes in the year 2020. That's got to be good luck. Thanks for the knowledge and all the laughs, guys. Keep it up.
Hey, this is Jimmy from Rancho Cucamonga, and just wanted to say congrats on the 200th episode on the Foobar Show. You guys are doing awesome. Can't wait to be on there again, and it's going to be a good time. All right, we'll see you.
Congrats on 200 episodes, guys, from Average Joe and the Benchwarmers. Party, mate. What's up, Foos? It's Big Maddie coming from Cypress Park. Just want to congratulate you guys on your 200th episode. Keep it up, man. Keep it up, lady. Keep it up, dude. Keep doing what you guys do. Love the insight, love the information, and love the fun. Keep it up, guys. Foos out.
What's up, Foos? This is Joseph from Los Angeles. I just want to congratulate you guys on your 200th episode, and I can't wait to hear more. Congratulations.
Hey, what's up? This is Samantha from Monrovia. Just wanted to shout out the Foobar Show and say congratulations on recording your 200th episode. Woot woot.
It's your boy, DJ No Chill.
DJ No Chill. DJ No Chill.
And I wanted to send my love and congratulate you all on your 200th episode. Keep up the good work, and I'm still waiting for you guys to come over to Casa No Chill to do the spicy challenges. My door is always open for the Foobar Show. Keep fooling it up, guys, and not being dicks. Later.
Well, guys, remember when Josh talked about his Uncle Chino on one of the more recent Poobar Stories segment?
Yeah.
Sure, I remember.
Let's actually refresh the listeners on the story that Josh told in that segment. Now, you said there was a Poobar Show segment today?
Yeah,
Who has the story?
Josh has the story. That's right, Josh. You promised.
All right.
I just needed it to finish. You promised us a few weekends ago, actually.
A Poobar story?
Yeah.
Of what event?
Uncle Chino's Poobar story.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. Well, we can get him on the phone the next time we do the Foobar Show, but let's intro the crowd, the audience, to this particular story. That way you can see, we can see where he's coming from. Well, let's set the table.
Okay, so the setting would be in 2016 San Diego for bachelor party.
And
the bachelor party event.
Foo, they're not going to be jacking it, Foo.
We were not. We were not jacking it in San Diego.
All
Some
right.
were, but we were not. So, night number 2, the stripper night. So the strippers come. They go. The way the house was laid out, there was like a downstairs.
They came?
Well, no, that was for an extra fee.
Okay.
But, yeah, but they arrived.
They arrived.
They arrived.
Dang. That's when they fake it, right?
Yeah.
They arrive.
Yeah.
I'm arriving.
I'm arriving.
I'm arrived.
Sorry, Steph. Maybe this wasn't the podcast for you to be on.
I am desensitized to everything.
Yeah, we are our job.
I'm just joshing.
So tell us about Uncle Chino, though. Like,
okay, so
what kind of a cat is this guy?
So Uncle Chino, let's just.
Is that even his real name? Chino?
Well, that's the nickname he grew up with. His name is Armando.
Okay.
I won't divulge his last name.
Right.
But because he always had the Chinese eyes.
Okay.
They always called him Chino.
And being from a Latin American family, everybody gives you a nickname.
At some point in your life.
It's kind of like one of those things where if you're chubby, they call you Slim.
Yeah.
It's just, sometimes it's ironic or sometimes it's just dead on. It's just like, hey, gordo.
Yeah. Or, hey, bomboncito.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, what?
I'm like, what? All right, dicks, thanks. They're supposed to love me.
Never going to live that down?
Nope.
So
Uncle
all our
Chino.
lives, he was Uncle Chino. And this guy just gets blasted when at any party, any bar, like he after work, he just goes to a bar.
All you
and
have to
just
say
gets
is,
blasted.
hey, want to grab a beer, Chino? And then blackout.
Yeah. Guaranteed. So he didn't drive with us down to San Diego. He met us down there via train. And he was already pretty smashed the night one when he met us in Gaslamp. And on the way back, because there was no room in the cars, we had to throw him in the trunk to go back to the... I'm not kidding, dude. He fit perfectly in the trunk with his luggage and everything. We head back, and then that was the infamous throw-up night. Incident number 1.
Oh, God.
And to this day, he still swears that he did not throw up, but he was the only one that didn't eat out of the entire crowd, and there was no food chunks in that throw-up, so...
It's all bile.
It's all bile, dude.
And alcohol, probably.
Yeah. So, next night, stripper night. When the strippers arrived...
He dressed to impress.
Yeah, kind of. He was downstairs waiting, already pretty fucked up, and he's just like...
Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed?
Yeah, I gotta go upstairs. And we're like, all right, well, hurry up, food. Like, they're gonna start right now. So he goes up, half hour passes. Where the fuck is Uncle Chino at? So I asked one of my uncles, I'm like, hey, did you see Uncle Chino? He's like, oh, no, he went upstairs. I'm all, but you were just upstairs, right? He's like, yeah. I'm like, he's not up there? He's like, no, he's nowhere near there. I was just in the kitchen. I was like, oh, son of a bitch. So I walk up there. I go to the balcony. I'm all, where the fuck did this guy go? Did he walk out the front door? So I go out the front door, and then all of a sudden, boom, there he is on the couch. And I'm like, what the hell? And he's passed out drunk, just shit-faced drunk. So we go downstairs, strippers do their thing, and we go upstairs, and he's there, and all the uncles start slapping his face, like, oh, dickhead, he fell asleep too early. So we thought it was a bad idea. Let's go in, take his cigarettes, and finish his cigarettes, or he'll wake up even more pissed off.
Right.
So after, the strippers are done and about to leave, they're going to go to the bathroom to go change, because we didn't want them in the rooms.
Uh-oh.
And one of them comes up, do you have a room where we can change? I'm like, we have the bathroom I'm like, we don't really want you guys to go to the rooms. She's like, no, I get that, but there's shit all over the toilet.
Oh no!
And I'm like, what? I'm like, are you what? So I go and
no.
The scene I'm about to paint you, and paint is the proper word. It was on the top of the toilet seat, like by where the toilet seat was, on the actual toilet seat itself.
Like a splattering?
No, like as
Like
if
splatter art?
as if he went, kinda, as if he was like just standing up and just letting it go without
More
worrying
like a
about
spin art?
Yeah, exactly. Just spin the wheel and just let it fall where it
The
may.
end of the tube, but nonstop.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
It was bad. It was so gross. And we fucked with him the whole night, and the next morning we're just like, dude, so you really had to take a bad shit, huh? And he's like, what are you talking about? And he talks like Kermit the Frog. Like, that's how his voice sounds. Or he's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, excuse me, you painted the fucking bathroom in there. Were you Mr. Picasso over there? And he's just like, what? No, it wasn't me. I'm like, yeah, just like it wasn't you that didn't vomit. I didn't vomit. It wasn't me too. So
that was Drunk Chino. Take it up with him.
Yeah, you gotta take it up with Drunk Chino.
Yeah, we're two people.
Yeah, so
Fucking Jekyll and
God.
Hyde over here.
Yeah, that's what my dad called him that weekend. And so for a year, probably a year and a half, he still, denied. And then finally, this last fantasy football season, I brought it up again. He's like, okay, I'll admit to the shit, but I didn't throw up. I didn't. I'm like, okay. I'm all the one that's easily admittable to. That's the one you don't want to admit to.
Yeah,
really?
the one that made the least mess.
Yeah. Oh God. Yep. Oh yeah. Very offensive.
Do you think you'll agree to call in? Well, I understand that we have Uncle Chino on the line right now, and he's interested in clearing this up for everybody. Uncle Chino, welcome to the Poobar Show. How are you, sir?
What's up, fools? Doing good, man. Just chilling here at home with a couple of cold ones, about to run an errand.
Well, that's not surprising.
Are you listening to Eminem, Uncle?
No, man, that's actually Dido. She's my jam, dog. You ever listen to the No Angel album, fool? I didn't know what feelings were until I listened to No Angel, fool.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
Well, Uncle Chino, thank you for agreeing to be on to discuss what happened that day. It seems like you were a bit overserved.
Nah, dog, I served my own damn self. What happened was that we were low on beer and I had to improvise with shots. How's the saying go? Beer before liquor, never sicker.
That's right. So while you were on hold, we played the clip of Josh describing what happened that fateful evening with the strippers, and we wanted to give you a chance to see what you had to say for yourself.
Well, first off, the strippers were straight up whack.
Huh? How?
Yeah, man, those chicks were all offended that I fell asleep before they started their private show. I found it to be quite boring, if I'm being honest.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I wasn't interested. One of them gave me a dirty look, so I went for a power nap.
You were all about the strippers that day. This was your Super Bowl, Uncle. You had a fistful of dollars and everything. You were ready to go.
All right, let's get back on track here. Uncle Chino, why would you admit to shitting all over the bathroom but not throwing up?
Because I ain't no bitch, dog. I hold my liquor to the bitter end. See, what happened was that the drinks gave me the bubble guts, and I was scared that I wasn't going to make it to the toilet.
Well, technically you did it.
Who the fuck is telling this story?
Oh, shit, my bad.
So seeing that the strippers were whack, I was going to stink up their dressing room and my rectum.
Boo word.
Yeah, that shit rooster-tailed all over the place. It wasn't part of the plan, but fuck that bitch, dog. She gave me the stink eye, so I gave her one of mine.
Uncle Chino, what the hell is all that screaming? I thought you were listening to the Dido track.
That's nothing, man. Mind your business.
Is that one of the strippers?
Hey, shut up, Candy. You can hear you, bitch ass. Hey, guys, I gotta go run this errand. It was nice clearing the air. I feel much better now. Bye.
Whoa, wait, Uncle Chino, we have a whole bunch of new questions now. Uncle Chino.
Well, that was Foobar.
Steph.
Yeah.
You got a health and such for us today?
I sure do.
What's the topic?
Well, coming off the tail end of that Poobar
I get it. The
story.
rooster tail end.
The tail end.
It all ties together in a nice, neat little bow. So I'm bringing you the health news that you need to know. And we're talking about farts today.
That one's a girly.
So I saw this article online, and I'm just like, I got to talk about it. And this guy asked a question, how long do farts stay in your mattress? Because why not, right? It's 2020.
Fuck. Do I want to know
Actually,
the answer
I really
to
want to
this?
know this answer because I'm in a mattress.
Right, because it's 2020. A lot of people have been at home for a long time, reduced hours at work, or just completely, out of work.
Right.
People are spending a lot more time in bed.
More
'cause-
chances of methane poisoning food.
Right.
Yeah, I need to have a canary in my fucking bedroom now.
Dude.
Oh my God, he stopped singing. Look, get the fuck
Open
out
the
of here.
window.
Let's go.
Open the window.
No.
It's like Naked Gun just running.
Aw, classic movie.
Oh, man.
All right, so before I can answer the question, we need to know what farts are made out of. So, Foo, do you know what farts are made out of? 'Cause
Gas.
you seem to be the expert on it.
He's full of it.
How was I an expert? Oh, that was funny.
No.
Damn it.
Oh,
Ha.
teasing.
So farts are made up of gases such as hydrogen, carbon dioxide, methane, nitrogen, and hydrogen sulfide. Sometimes these can be a little bit more potent depending on what you've eaten and how long it's been festering in there.
It's because of the poo particles.
Poop particles.
Everything's breaking down in there in that acid. And
Yeah.
It's just releasing
What
all
do-
kinds
what-
of...
But some things
What
don't
do
break
fumes-
down.
What do
Foo.
foo particles have to do with this, Foo?
She said poo particles.
Oh,
Particles.
Yeah.
Not that much different.
we're
though.
safe.
Not very much.
Considering the
When
scientific
it's
evidence.
when it's uneven, you can have a few misfires, man.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Remember that Poobar story we got about the guy or the kid watching that Celtics game when he was a wee lad, and he tried to Poobar it. Just just do a nice fart, and he got one of those wet ones.
Oh, he sharded.
Yeah.
I think that's happened to the best of us. Anyway, Steph.
So all of these gases are pretty much, it's lighter than air. So it's just going to float up to the top. So the
in your
gases,
nose.
the actual gases of your farts
Nice.
are not going to stay on your
Getting a
mattress.
science lesson,
They'll
dude.
elevate and they'll diffuse in the air. So pretty much it'll linger as long as the smell lingers and they'll diffuse.
Doesn't.
What if it's bare ass?
That's okay. So that's only
Oh.
the gas part
Okay.
of the fart.
Yeah.
But then you still have the particle part,
Right.
which is pretty much
And that
every
leaves
time
the
you-
stink, right?
Every time you fart. No. It's the combination of
This is why you don't go commando,
particles
right?
and gas. So if you are farting, you're pretty much explosively expelling poop and gas and all your skin cells into the air.
So South Park was right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
If
you
you
hold
diet
it-
double do, man.
Yeah, if
That's
you're
how I
Double do.
if you hold in your farts, you might implode. And
So
if you fart, we're gonna lose the atmosphere soon.
Yeah.
So all the gas, diffuses into the air, but your puke. That's a new Foobar Show word of the day.
Yeah.
Puke.
Wait, did you say diffuses into the air? So is your ass a natural diffuser?
Depends on what you're diffusing.
I guess.
I mean,
But you're still expelling
Still counts.
poop particles. So if you're wearing like underwear or pajama bottoms, then your clothes
But
will
you
absorb
have
it,
to
and
be-
then you just wash the clothes afterwards.
But you're just wearing underwear, right? You're not like.
I didn't see episode 200 going any other way.
oh,
Right?
of course not. Nah, of course not.
So okay, if you're bare ass,
It's expected.
if you're bare ass, those poop particles will like be on your sheets, right?
So wear a fucking
Wait,
towel.
so
So just wash
I'm
your
gonna-
fucking bed
I'm
sheets.
gonna
Wash your ass, Foo.
I'm gonna tangent here real quick.
You gotta
'cause
wash your asshole.
You've given me a lot of information.
Okay.
Um,
You're gonna reveal
your
a lot about
dogs are
yourself.
spreading methane gas every time they fart in your room.
Our dogs are very, very gassy. Yeah.
Oh my god.
So
especially-
they're spreading particles all over.
Yeah, there's poop particles everywhere.
No wonder I feel
You-
sick when I'm in there.
Maybe for a different reason, but we'll talk
Oh,
later.
okay.
Have you ever smelled a Rottweiler's fart?
Well, yeah,
Ugh, it's
unfortunately.
I visited this
Here.
house, so yes.
That one's the just made it.
Oh, I've had that feeling.
With the splash.
I've had that
Yeah,
feeling.
that splash. That's the cherry on top.
So
The liberation, I tell you.
just wash your underwear, wash your pajama bottoms,
And
wash
wash
your
your
bed
asshole.
sheets,
Shout it out.
and then you'll be good.
For the people in the back.
Shout out.
Especially if you have like swamp ass in the middle of the summer, just
Oh,
forget about it. And then
oh, dude.
did you know that you can steam clean your mattress? If you have a steamer, you can actually take it
I
to the
did not
mattress and
know
steam
that.
it. Yeah, and then you
Alright.
just clean
Wait,
it up that way.
steamer on an iron or the just like the.
I
If
think
you have
both
a-
are acceptable.
Yeah. If you have a steamer, iron settings fine. You know.
Maybe one from Stanley.
Sweet.
Yeah.
The carpet cleaner?
That's right.
Stanley steamer.
Look, the whole takeaway is that your farts aren't gonna really stay on the mattress. I mean, so you'll be good.
Okay.
But the particles will.
But the particles. So
And
you
how
just,
long,
just
how long do those typically stick around for? Any idea? Until you wash them, pretty much.
Until you wash your bed sheets.
Until your eye mistakenly grazes your sheet.
And then I panic because I have pink eye. And,
oh, how did this happen?
and now I have to wash him.
Meanwhile, he's just touching his eye incessantly.
Well, all right. Well, anything else?
Well,
That was science, guys.
just keep your body clean and wash your sheets.
Well done.